So when we actually have a dream visitation, there are differences that are usually going to come into play that are different than just regular dreams. Number one, it feels extremely real. You may notice that during these types of dream visitations that you see there's a vividness to it, that the person in front of you or the animal in front of you, whoever's visiting you, looks so real. It's as if they were standing in front of you, and you have it's like a harder time to distinguish how, like, if it's like your imagination or if it's reality. You'll find yourself possibly questioning this because of how real that it felt. Number two, you a lot of times will actually have a very vivid memory of that particular dream. Now, I need to clarify this though. For some of you, this may be that you actually remember every detail, every word that was said, every gesture that was made in this dream, and you remember it vividly. Now, for some of you, you may also remember it in your own way, basically like where you remember that it happened. You remember some details of it, maybe not all, but the thing that will basically pull it apart from all the other dreams is that years can even go by and you will still remember that particular dream as having significance for some reason that maybe you just can't put your finger on. If someone actually visits you in the dream, this is number three, if someone actually visits you in the dream and talks to you, usually it will sound like them. It will feel like something that they would actually say as well. Number four, physical sensations. Some people have reported to me, especially when they have dream visitations that are, again, very vivid, that they may even feel that there are certain physical sensations that happen, such as waking up and very quickly from a dead sleep and waking up and just having that sensation that you just need to move your body. The second thing with this is sometimes people end up hyperventilating. Some people will wake up crying as well. So there can be certain physical characteristics that also happen. And that's also, again, a good indicator that there was something very different about that dream. And number five, intuition. So this one is kind of hard because some people are like, well, how do I know? What's my intuition versus my own thoughts, right? It will be something that you can't totally explain. It will just feel like, for whatever reason, you just have this feeling or sensation that something was beautiful and that something was real about that particular dream. And I encourage you to trust that intuition. So I'm going to tell you the story of one of my clients who I don't believe I had ever given a reading before to. This was our first time, and I believe it was her boyfriend that was the soul on the other side that I was connecting with. And one of the questions that he asked her, he kept showing me a single red rose, and he was just handing it to her. And I asked her, I said, do you understand the significance of this? I said, I really need to clarify because this is not a dozen roses. This is not a bunch of flowers. There's no other flowers. This is one single red rose. And you should have seen her face. She was like, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. She had a dream where in the dream, he handed her a single red rose. Again, a lot of times these will come up in sessions where souls are actually able to talk about what happened in these dreams or what was said during these dreams. And it really is beautiful to see my clients get the validation in that moment, because I remember her saying, she's like, I thought that was him, but I wasn't really sure. And when he came through with that extra information, it just kind of made her even more sure. But my whole point to this is that she already knew. She knew. Most of us know, but then we doubt it because we're just like, we're still on the line. So my encouragement to you would be, if you feel in your heart and soul that it was them, then it probably was. I hope this helped, guys, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye.